Welcome back. The Republicans are in New Hampshire, and they're blistering each other like a strain of rampant herpes. I can't do it all justice, so behold, this soundbite buffet.
You know why? Because he was born in Canada.
Donald is throwing yet another temper tantrum, or if you like, yet another Trumper tantrum.
Let's see what, in fact, the Cruz campaign will do about those individuals.
I know this about politics. When everyone's attacking you, we must be doing something right.
When Senator Rubio gets here, when the boy in the bubble gets here, I hope you guys ask him some questions.
Can we rule out Ted Cruz as your vice presidential pick?
Well, I don't know. Look, I have nothing against it. It was sort of a sad thing that happened, but I've always liked him. I've always gotten along well with him.
Take that, Putin!
Please clap.
I actually know less now than I did before we ran that. All right, Gavin, we were talking in the green room. You love Cruz.
Love him.
Love him. Why?
Borderline gay for him.
You're borderline gay for him.
I would like to hug him, but no more.
No more? Well,
But I said on this very show, I said Trump is a snowplow. He's going to pave the way for Cruz, and that's exactly what happened. Trump got immigration on the table. He got everyone talking about it, and then Cruz said, thank you, crazy guy. I'll take it from here. I want them both. Can't we have a Superman-Batman ticket?
Yeah, because they'll lose.
Are you sure?
Yes. I mean, I think that what you're talking about is an emotional... You've got an emotional feeling that may or may not be based on a fact that it could win a general election.
That's what will get dads off the couch. The reason we keep losing is because dads don't get off the couch.
Yes. But what about the rest of the dads?
I mean dads.
Jillian?
So on the voter fraud allegation,
yeah,
you know, it amazed me that this was just Donald Trump being a sore loser, distracting from the real issues at hand like he always does. You know, when confronted with a reality that he doesn't like, he tries to divert everybody's attention. So he just lost the first caucus. It was a tremendous blow to his campaign. So what does he do? He tries to create another new shiny story over here to distract people from that, which was Ted Cruz is a... you know, whatever he was saying, the horrible things about him, you know, this perpetrator of fraud and all of those kinds of
things. I got to say, I think Cruz may have been onto something because after they, you know, he put out that email and, you know, Carson flew down to Florida to pick up clothes, which is a long way to go, Kyle, to get clothes.
Yeah, I thought that was weird. I'm like, they don't have a Gap in Iowa. You know, and New York City is a staple of fashion. Why didn't he go to New York and get some clothes? I know a dude in Newark that'll hook him up with a nice outfit. Steve Harvey suit, perhaps. You know.
That would be great. That would be, you know, but then he cut 50 staff members. So maybe there's something going on there, and maybe it wasn't a complete lie, Joanne. I want to ask you, does anybody actually know what's going to happen? We have a poll every 10 seconds, and I'm sick of polls.
Yes.
And if pollsters were calling me in New Hampshire, I would just lie to them just to get back at them for annoying me.
Yeah.
We don't have any idea.
There's new polls every time. One Newsmax poll, I believe yesterday, said that Jeb Bush was in second place, which I don't think that's going to be the result in New Hampshire at all. But I think what happened, especially with Trump, he realized that in Iowa, he didn't do all of the groundwork, the campaigning that like Rubio was doing. He was just flying under the radar there, hosting several events a day. And he's realizing that with these early states, voters recognize how significant they are. They want to feel that significance. So they want that one-on-one interaction with candidates. And I think that really matters. So hopefully he's doing a little more of that. I want Trump to do well. I like it. I like when it's a tight race there. I don't like Cruz's celebratory speeches. I want someone else to make one.
Yeah, well, you're just hoping for that Trump phone call.
You know, I love talking on the phone.
Yes. Kat, Rand Paul dropped out. I say ha-ha to you. Ha-ha.
It's so sad. It's very sad. He was just too reasonable too often.
Yes.
Yeah, okay, Rand Paul would never take a car to Philadelphia because he's scared of terrorists on the train. He understands that the car is more dangerous, like somebody I know that rhymes with Greg Gutfeld. He was reasonable. We need to be afraid of terror, obviously, and do things about it. But he was reasonable, and reasonable just isn't popular. That's why I'm unpopular, because I'm so reasonable.
Is thinking Snowden is a hero. That's reasonable.
Yeah, Snowden's a hero. That's true.
No,
he's not a cool guy. I wouldn't want to hang out with him, but I'm very happy that he considers my freedoms as important as I do.
Oh, that's you're so full of it.
No, I'm not.
You and your
the government is.
You and your phony glasses.
Look, my glasses are a star.
Jillian, Rubio's climbing in the polls. It's going to make him a target. My only issue with Rubio is he kind of reminds me of an earnest 12-year-old at a sleepaway camp.
Yeah.
He needs a little bit of gravitas. And I'm saying that as somebody that I like what I hear, but he just seems like, was Obama like that? In the beginning, he was young, and maybe all of a sudden he kind of grew into something. I don't know.
Look, he is young, and he looks very young, which I think kind of counts against him in a way, especially in this election cycle after we're coming off of a very young president. But I think that at the end of the day, something he does every time is he pulls through with substance, and I think that on the Republican side of this election cycle, that cannot be underestimated, meaning he tends not to have moments where he says something outrageously stupid or outrageously controversial or something that's so out of the box that nobody can really connect with it. He stands his ground. He's pretty consistent. He's a great performer. You know, when he speaks, he brings it most every time, so that's good. And before we move on, I just want to say to you and to Kat that I am very reasonable and also popular. So, not true.
Which is funny because Gavin is unreasonable and unpopular. What's your problem with Rubio? What is your problem with Rubio?
You know, homeschooled kids, and they come up to you and they have a wand they made out of wood, and they say things like, "So what's your deal? Where do you work?" And you go, "Get away from me, child. Stop talking to me like we're friends." He has that kind of a vibe. He has like a homeschooled vibe.
Homeschool kids, I've met a few.
They're annoying.
They're always smarter than you. They're always smarter than you.
No, they want to hang out with adults. They sit next to you and stuff, and you go, "Go play with toys."
I know.
And the only reason he's doing well is because people go, "I got to get centrist if we're going to win."
He's
more just betting on it.
Wait a minute, he's more conservative than Trump.
Not with borders.
Okay, so
open borders.
all right.
Just say, "Dad, my dad."
No, but just be honest. Just be honest. It has nothing to do with ideology. For you, it's just borders. Trump is not a conservative at all. He's a centrist, and I don't mind that.
Hey, people evolve. I used to be pro-choice. People get smart. He's gotten smarter.
All right. In addition to Rand Paul, a few other candidates left the presidential race. We will remember them fondly, or barely at all. Let's take a look back, shall we?
This is kind of acoustic. Sing at the top of your voice. Love without fear in your heart. And feel like you still have a choice. If we all light up, we can scare away the dark. We wish we were younger and fitter and thinner. We wish we weren't losers and liars and quitters. We want something more, not just nasty and bitter. We want something real, not just hashtag and Twitter.
The third question, most popular question from Google is Rand Paul still running for president? And I don't know, wouldn't be doing this dumbass live streaming if I weren't. So yes, I still am running for president. Get over it.
And feel like you still have a choice. If we all light up, we can scare away the dark. Well done.
That was very, very moving.
Yeah.
All right, coming up, now that women can serve in any combat job, should they be made to register for the draft? We shall ponder that question and watch Gavin's head explode next.